Hello, my name is Ifemeni Christian. This class was brought to you by Isaac Humanitarian Foundation. Now, today's topic will be on dentition in man. Specifically on what? Dentition in man. We get to know about the types of dentition that occurs both in mammals, reptiles, species, amphibians. Also, we got to know about the types of dentition, the mammalian teeth, the types of the mammalian teeth, the arrangement and composition of the mammalian teeth, the dental formula, and the uses of what? Dentition in your everyday life. Now, let's go straight to what? Dentition in man. What is dentition? Dentition is defined as a conformation and the arrangement of the animal teeth or the human teeth. I will use human because it has to do with man. So the arrangement and what? The conformation of what? Of teeth in what? In humans. Now, basically we have two types of what? Dentition. The first one is known as what? The Homodon dentition. Okay? Also known as what? Same dentition. Same type dentition. Then the second one is what? The heterodont dentition. Okay, which is known as what? A different type of what? Different type dentition. That's in layman language. Now, under Homodon dentition, which is the scientific name of dentition. Now, this Homodon dentition, they are modified to have a specific and the same function. The teeth of these animals that has this dentition are meant to have what? The same function. Now, it is defined as what? As the modification of a particular set of teeth for the same function. An examples of animals that has Homodon dentition is your species, then your amphibians, then your reptiles. Now, these are what? Organisms or animals that has what? Homodont what? Dentition. Now, straight to heterodont dentition. This is a type of dentition that is modified with different set of what? Teeth. They are modified to have what? Different set of teeth. An example of these types of teeth is categorized under what? Teeth, mammalian tooth, which is what? The canine, the incisor, the molar, and what? The premolar. Now, before we go into that, we will explain the role of the teeth. But firstly, heterodont dentition. Examples of animals with what? Heterodont dentition is mammals, mostly. And then mammals such as dog, rabbit, man, many of them. Mammal mostly has to do with what? Heterodont what? Dentition. Now, we're heading straight to what? The mammalian what? Tooth. The mammalian tooth. The mammalian tooth. The mammalian tooth. The mammalian tooth. Now, mammalian tooth. Now, this is a mammalian tooth. For man, mammalian tooth on basis of what? Man. Now, man has two sets or two groups of what? Tooth. Or two groups of teeth. The first one is what? The permanent teeth or tooth. And what? The temporary or the unique teeth. Now, let me start from the permanent teeth. Now, the permanent teeth in man, they are 32 in numbers. The permanent teeth is grown above the age of 15 till death. Now, the permanent teeth remains the same because if it is broken above the age of 25, it becomes a surgical procedure. A surgical procedure will be used to regain back what? The teeth. So the permanent teeth is used as the overall best tooth in mammals. Now, under milk teeth, I will try to show the difference between both of them while discussing milk teeth. Milk teeth are found in babies. They are found in only babies. Babies have milk teeth from the age of 1 toddlers to I think the age of 12 to 11. At that age, they are milk, and their number they are 20 in numbers. Milk teeth is what? Mostly 20 in numbers or less in some organisms. But in man, they are greater than or less than 20 in numbers. Now, milk teeth, they comprise of the incisor, the canine, incisor, the canine, the premolar, but no molar. The milk teeth has no molar, does not have any molar. But the permanent teeth has their 13 number, and they contain what? All of these are with what? Molar. Now, this leads up to what? The type of mammalian teeth we have. Now, under the types of mammalian teeth we have, under the categories, because they are under the classification types of mammalian teeth we have. Types of what? Teeth. Now, we have this. The first one is the canine. The canine is used for tearing of flesh and what? Grasping of what? Prey. They are used to what? To grasp prey, to hold it to a spot and to tear the flesh off. That's the function of canine. And the canine has only one what? Root. The second one is what? The incisor. The incisor, on that modified part of the teeth, which is used for cutting and holding of what? Prey. Used for what? Cutting and holding of what? Prey. That's the using of the incisor. The third one is what? The molar. The molar is used for grinding and chewing. The molar has the same function with the what? The premolar. They are found at the back end of what? Of the mouth. At the distal region of the mouth. So they are used for, both of them are used for what? Grinding. Grinding and what? Chewing. Both of them are used for what? Grinding and chewing. This one is used for what? Cutting and holding of prey. The other one is used for what? Tearing of flesh and grasping of what? Prey. So these are the what? The types of teeth, and they are what? They are used as what? Explain to you guys. So now let's go straight to the what? The structure of a tooth. It's defined as the structure of a tooth. Now it contains enamel, dentine, the gum, the neck. This part is the neck. Then the pulp cavity. The pulp cavity are the roots and the cement, the bone of the jaw, the blood vessels, and what? And the nerves. Now, let's go straight to describing the various parts of the what? Of the tooth, of the structure of the tooth. First, the structure of the tooth is divided into 3 regions. 3 regions under what? The tooth. Now, the first region is what? The crown. The crown is the region above the what? The gum. The second region is what? The roots. The roots is the region attached. It's what? It is attached to the what? To the gum. This part of it is gum. This part. All this side is what? Is the gum. So the root is what? It's an attachment of the gum. An attachment of the gum or the gum socket. Attachment of the gum socket. Now, the last one is what? The neck. Now, the neck is a narrow junction. Look at it here. The narrow junction which attach the crown and the root. The narrow junction which attach the roots to the crown, or the crown to the roots. Anyone? Then this is it. These are what the 3 regions under the what? The structure of the tooth. parts of the tooth. Now, number one part of the tooth is what? The enamel. The enamel. The enamel is a hard, non-living substance which protects the what? The dentine and the what? Gum. A hard, non-living substance which protects the, what? The dentine and the what? The gum. The next one is what? The dentin. Now, the dentin is a spot substance or a soft substance or a spotless substance which it is found below the enamel. It is found below the enamel, which is comprises of what? The pulp cavity. That's pulp cavity. Comprises of what? The pulp cavity. So let me ahead and explain what does this pulp cavity mean. Now, this pulp cavity under the tooth, it stores tiny, narrow tubes containing millions of capillary and what? And blood vessels. It contains what? Blood vessels, sensory nerve cells, and millions of what? Capillaries. So the pulp cavity consists of what? Blood vessels formed from the capillary and also what? Sensory nerve. So they contains this in million. That is why when you take in a cold water or a hot water, the sharp pain is being received at the what? At the pulp cavity. Now, okay, on the part of the tooth, number 4. The cement. The cement helps to protect. It protects the root region of the tooth. Protect the root region of the tooth. Now, there's another part called the periodontal membrane. Now, the function of the periodontal membrane, it is used to protect, or it serves as an attachment of the lower jaw to the upper jaw. That is, the lower jaw, the upper jaw is called mandible, lower jaw is called maxilla. So it has attachment of the mandible to the what? The maxilla. That's the function of what? The periodontal membrane. Now, let's go straight to the dental formula. Now, under dental formula tells us the amount of teeth modified and found in the living being. Amount of teeth modified and found in the living being. Now, under the dental formula, we have the following set of teeth, such as incisors, premolar, then canine, molar, and incisors, premolar, canine, and what? Molar. Now, I will list out their formula for you. The dental formula shows the one present up and the one present what? Down. One present at the mandible and the one present at what? At the maxilla. Now, look at it. For incisors, man has 2/2. That means 2 incisors at the mandible, 2 incisors at what? The maxilla. For premolar, man has 2 premolar at the mandible, 2 premolar at the maxilla. Now, for canine, man has 1 canine at the mandible, 1 canine at the maxilla. Then for molar, man has 3 molar at the mandible, 3 molar at the maxilla. Now we're going straight to what? Dental care. Dental care. Under dental care involves the use of what? Dental medication and supplement in order to what? Treat the what? The teeth. Now, one use of dental care is that the teeth should not be used to open the cork of glass bottle. It could cause damage to the teeth. Another example is that the teeth should be regularly yearly and monthly fed with what? Vitamins and mineral salts. Now to what? To strengthen the body of what? The teeth. Now, another example of dental care is that yearly the patient should consult the doctor for what? For a quick check on cracks of what? Cracks involving the what? Cracks found in the what? In the teeth. So the patient should check yearly for quick check, consult the doctor for yearly check on what? On the teeth. Now, a very good substance that can clean the teeth adequately when stained by tobacco, cocoa, and other substances is what? The hydrogen peroxide. This is symbolized as H2O2. Hydrogen peroxide, the chemical compound used to remove stains from the teeth. The compound used to remove what stains from the teeth. Now, most times they use hydrogen peroxide for dead, decay cadavers. Cadavers are called dead bodies. Dead bodies used to wash the body. Then use of hydrogen peroxide and what? And formalin. Okay, that's the end of today's class. Thank you for your time.